One, I'm live on. Oh my god, you could see everything in the on YouTube. I'm so glad you can't. Oh my god, I don't like this. Hello from Piedras Negras. Hola, hola. Hello from Rochelle in Denver. Let's start with topics, guys. Let's just start. Let's get into it, honey. If you don't know, I'm in three separate locations. So I'm on the Tube, I'm on Tickety Talk, and then I'm on Insta. Um, it's Insta House. Love it. Yes. Insta, I feel like you have to be pretty to be here. And TikTok don't care. They love me. You've turned into one of those ladies who tries to play six bingo. I'm not even kidding. I could never do that at the bingo place, but I don't care. I'll try it today, Heaney. Like this. B1. Hola from ordering Chinese. You know what's funny? I just ate Chinese. I went to the South Side in San Antonio, and it was walk-in. Walk-in. Oof. They had. Let me tell you something about these. They were disgusting. They were like the fried wontons, whatever it was, but they had chicken in it. It was gross. It was disgusting. I didn't like them. Insta is like Target. Insta is like Target. Um, so yes, hola Dora, hola, hello from San Antonio. It's so weird here on the Tube. You like I can't tell who's watching me. I can't tell like if there's no comments. I can't see anything. Oh yeah, it is. It's on the side. Okay. It is so weird. But I've got this. I can do this, honey. I can do this. Let me see. City Base. Yeah, it was on at City Base. Who is that? That's so funny. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, I was by the City Base over there. Hi, just joined. What are we talking about? Oh, we don't know, honey. Let's talk about topics, honey. Let's talk about boys. Let's talk about everything. Ay, los huevos. Thank you. It's the. I was just talking about that. I said, what's going on with cascarones? Are they going to sell them? Because it's expensive to buy eggs. I would be like putting on a piece of paper and just letting them throw. Is Michael on? Michael, is he on, Daddy? No, this is another Daddy. Hi. Thank you for my gifts. I came here from. Somebody said I just wanted to see what's going on, so I came over here on TikTok. It is so wide on the Tube because I have it on the laptop, so you can see all. Like, it could stretch my arms out and you could see. I kind of don't like that. Hola, just joined. Hi guys. So yes, yesterday. Oh, you know what I was going to tell you? Yesterday I was we got into a story about the ghosts and things like that. We won't have to talk about that. That's fine. But I had a topic earlier today, and it was something that was crossing my mind. Give me a second; it'll come to my head. You made my day brighter. Thank you. You're funny. I love your New Mexico. Sorry, I can't say certain words because of all these platforms that I'm on. I don't know what the restrictions are. They're going to nothing but Dollar Tree eggs. My best friend's trying this thing. What is it called, Mel? It's like a neon Easter or something that they're doing at night to try to find eggs. It's really neat. I have never heard of it. Hello from hi, thank you, April. But yeah, so it's just one. Oh, Joanne's over here. Hola. YouTube has a huge view of the background. I know. I'm sorry. Don't look. Si sale un cockroach, it's because of from the outside. Shout out from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi from Houston. Hello from Brent saying hello from Harlingen, Texas. And who's over here? Are you going to read all the comments on all the platforms? I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. Hey, I met you in Houston. Hola, Houston. Houston, they don't play, honey. Houston takes care of you. Hi, friend. Hola, ¿cómo estás, Ruben? Hi, Daddy. If you put the those mini glow sticks in the eggs, it makes it fun for the kids. Oh, and I think that's what they're doing. They're pretty much putting it at all the the little eggs to help them find it. I think it's a cute idea, and it's at night. I think that's really cool. Like, who does egg hunts at night? Hi, content. When will you be out in Vegas? I don't have a set schedule, honey. It's whoever knocks at my door, and I'm like, yes, hola. Hi from New Braunfels. Hola. I love your laugh. Thank you. But yeah, it depends who's asking. I know I have an event in June. Is it June? June? June. I have two in June. I have one this month. No, I have two this month. Two this month, two in June. So April and June. And yes, I'll be going to Fiesta, honey. If there's any event outside of Fiesta that's outside of San Antonio, let me know and maybe I can try my best to try to get out there. Oh my God, bestie, you're on. You are in again. I know what you meant. Yes, you make my day at work. Thank you. Hola from Mexico. Hi, guys. So, yes. What's the topic? Let's talk about. Oh, thank you. I love it. They give me gifts over here. I need. They be giving gifts. I don't have a lot of followers on Insta. I guess this is my first time. So, please understand that I'm trying my best to get on every platform. We want you in Vegas, honey. Hi. I want to go to Vegas too. Hi. Is it hot in the summer today? Ooh, it is. Here in San Antonio, it's hot. Hola, bestie. Houston. Yes, let's talk about signs of a cheater. Well, since I have plenty of experience of doing it, this is your go-to sign. So I one time had a job and no, let me see. I juggled a couple men on the side. One time I really liked this guy, but I messed up because I knew I was cheating. And I think I did the I'm going to work kind of deal. And I did more than I should have. Like I started doing the oh, I have to do overtime on this day. But really, I was on that knob, girl. So you have to be careful of how you're doing that. But what are signs of cheaters? Let's talk about I'll let you guys answer because I know exactly what I did in the past. And let me tell you, I did it in the past, but I've learned from it. Trust me, I've learned. I would rather break up than to be in a relationship where I'm cheating. If you don't, yeah. So let me see. Hey guys, hey. Let me see. Anybody's making comments? And a big fan of you. Thank you, Buffalo Bills. Vegas wants you, bestie. But what's that? Oh my God, I love you. We have bipolar weather. We're supposed to be in the thunderstorm. Oh yeah. Cheaters accuse you of cheating. Oh, that's a good one. Let me tell you. So one of my friends told me this was a while back though. One of my friends said to them, "Hey, I think my partner's cheating." And I said, "Why?" She said, "He keeps accusing me of cheating." And I said, not this about Keisha Cole. I should have cheated. She said, "No, I'm serious. He keeps accusing me of it, and I'm not cheating." And I said, "Look, let me be honest. You're asking or you're talking to me?" And she's like, "No, I'm asking." And I said, "I think he's cheating." And the only reason I said that is because I said, why is his insecurity piling up? This man was already insecure, but it was piling up more and more. And I was like, what? Are you doing anything different? And she's like, no. Same thing. I go to work, come back, cook, and do all that. Nothing. She goes, nothing's changed. Okay, so let me ask you this. Did he cheat in the past? Yeah. Okay. Did you guys work through it? She thought, well, yeah, I forgave him. And I said, no, that's not what I asked you. Did you work through it? She said, well, I mean, we talked a little. And I said, oh, no, mija. I said, so do you think he's cheating now? She's all, maybe. And I said, I think he's doing it and he's accusing you of doing it, but doesn't know how to approach it. And so he'd rather make you feel like for something you're not doing. So I was like, you always have to be careful with guys that are blaming or anybody, a woman, because women are hella crazy too, are out here cheating. Because let me tell you time and time again, because I have women friends, and in the past I have met women that are cheating and cheating and cheating, and I'm like, shame on you, honey. But I always think, look, karma's gonna get you. You're gonna do whatever. But I've had women that can multitask. Men out there, if you're gonna cheat like a woman, not like a man, because you're gonna get caught. What events are you going to during Fiesta? I have no idea. I feel like if I get invited to some of them, then I'll do it. But as of right now, it's gonna be like spur of the moment because I work weekends. So I'm not gonna do weekend events unless I'm off. Yep, deflection, honey. It's a big sign. They hide their cell phone, honey. Oh, this one's my favorite. You know when you have your cell phone and you lay it out like that, this is the top, and then they put it down like this. I'm all, oh, see? That's so weird because look, I've said it time and time again. Men, if there are straight men on here, listen carefully. Women know exactly what they do in their house, what you do, what they do, and exactly what's in their home. Don't ever test a woman to see if she don't know where it is. She knows where it is. She knows where she placed it. She knows how she left it. She knows how many are left, or at least a ballpark. I always say that all the time. Do not come to the house and there, because a woman's always gonna find out. She's always gonna find out. I always say it all the time. Don't come to the house, because they're gonna know. Even if you put the shoe in the place that it's never been, they're gonna be like, "What did you do at the house?" I have a best friend that I'm not even kidding. One time I had a guy over because I was slobbing on that knob, and we were roommates, and I swear verbatim, she walked in the house, took one step, and she said, "Who was in the house?" And I said, "What?" And she said, "I know someone's in the house." And I said, "Yeah, I had a guy over." "Oh, like, did he go in all the rooms?" And I said, no, just in my room, because I was in there. We were just reading the book. And she said, "I can tell, like I could feel that there's something different in the house." Maybe not everybody's in tune with their like energy and stuff like that, but she always was. But men, straight men, don't do it in the house. It's a sign of respect to her, at least, or him. Sonsa, pero no she said tanto. I think she said tanto or tonta. Sonsa, pero no tonta. I think that's what she meant. Amen, amen. We know it all, this house. I don't know how many times I've said it, time and time again. I might be giving you straight vibes because I look like, what is that show? I went to work out, and I might be giving you a straight vibe, but I'm not. I'm gay as they come, honey. But because I have so much experience with women and I know exactly like this is how it usually works. And mind you, I'm the one sitting across from them, helping them, crying with them, listening to them, hugging them. So, men, if you think that I want anything out of your woman, I don't. I get that all the time from straight men. You'll find a hair, I'll go find his mother. Jaws. I had a friend who had a neutral house of a family member to go hook up at. Oh, I've seen this too. I've seen it so many times where, remember, people are strategic. They're not stupid. If they're going to do it, they're going to at least try to find a good way to do it. I've seen that they've had that, and I'm like, oh, shame on you. Look, I used to do it, but if I got caught, I got caught. That's the consequence. And one time I had to reveal myself to somebody because I told my ex, I felt so guilty. So I said, this is what I did. This is my honest truth. And he broke up with me. And I deserved every inch of it. Don't bring that side piece to the house, honey. And we love it. Women know when men cheat, or with women either. I always tell my husband, you can't lie. Believe me, I know everything. I believe her. She looks crazy. I'm trying to hide and bring bags into the house. Look, it's a different story. You went shopping. You went a little too ballsy on the Target. That's understandable. We get that. Mika! We get that. We completely understand that. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about cheating, honey. And it's not cheating if it's a different area. What is your opinion on that? Okay. Nay! Sorry, I have to yell because my battery's going to die over here. Bring me the charger! Sorry. I always find it interesting because I've had couples and even in like the gay in gay society or LGBT, whatever you want to call it, LGBTQIA plus society, they tell partners will tell each other like if you're in a different area code, it's not considered cheating. I get it. You believe? Bring me the one for the laptop, baby. It's over there in the corner. And I understand that you have your own rules. You abide by those rules. I get it. That's your relationship. But not everybody has a set rule on that. And I don't know how many times I've heard a couple say, "Oh yeah, as long as it's not a relationship." Oh, can you bring me the other chargers too?
What?
My phone one. It's in my yellow bag there, and it's right here in my mirth. In my mirth hanging. But I don't know how many times I've said it to people. Québrame todo si quieres, québramelo. O te vale, ¿verdad? Porque es mi. Ay, thank you, mija.
Okay.
Thank you, mama. Thank you.
How many freezers?
But yeah, it's sorry, I don't know what's going on Instagram. She acting up, honey. Oh, that's good. I only hit 29%. Ooh, hold on. Okay. Karma never loses on an address, honey. Do straight men get mad at you for being yes, I get it all the time. That's a really good question. Doing OT on the knees. You too funny. Yes, I've gotten it time and time again. One time, let me tell you a quick story. So one time, it was my friend who I don't see anymore, but I love, and her boyfriend at the time. And I've gotten this numerous times in my life where straight men know that I'm gay, or they don't really care, to be honest. Hold on. Sorry. Oof, was that better? Okay. Sorry. So they'll approach the girlfriend and tell her, I don't care. He cannot be by yourself with you. I don't care that he's gay. Do not go to the bathroom together, stuff like that. And I'm like, because he's still a man. I completely understand that perspective because they're just trying to be protective. But there are some men that are not protective. They're just insecure. And I've seen that numerous times. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not gonna convince you that I'm gay. I could show you. I'll gladly show you. Mija, I will show you all day, all night. But I shouldn't have to prove myself. And so I don't. I'm like, I don't care if he doesn't believe me. Me vale ver. Me vale. So I don't tend to prove. I don't try my best to say, oh, I'm gonna prove it to him by being extra gay. No, I'm just gonna be me. You don't like me, you don't like me, which is understandable if you don't. So my ex would think that way too. He would say, gay or not, he still has a D. I could see that. Because not every gay man should be trusted. But I don't want anything. I've had women change in front of me, and I'm always like, you have stretch marks. I appreciate a figure, and I appreciate a woman's figure. But I don't appreciate the way a straight man appreciates it, if that makes any sense. I appreciate it for it's like, oh, that's pretty. That dress is going to look cute on you. But not because I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see se le sale una chiche. That's not me. It's just not my thing. What if he got caught cheating? Should I do it back to him? No, baby. No. See, that's a relationship that is doomed. That is not, I personally think that's a relationship that is not destined for a good, healthy future. If he cheated, your first thought is, let me cheat on him. It's not worth it, baby girl, because you're always going to think he's cheating on you. That's what my ex told me. I'm never going to trust you. So I'm never going to be with you again. And that was enough for me to realize, oh shit, this is not who I am. And I'm over here acting up. I was like, oh, I can't do this. So I was like, I won't cheat. I won't do it anymore like that. But you getting back to him because he did you? No, come on. It's not, even if you do it, what are you going to learn from it? You're not going to learn anything. All you're going to learn is that when you're at peace, and when you're in quiet and you're by yourself and you're showering or relaxing and unwinding, you're gonna cry and you're gonna feel like crap because you don't know how to get out of this relationship. So what you chose is to cheat on him. No, I don't. To me, it's not worth it. Just get out of it. Hola, my friend. Hola, hey. Ooh, Big Daddy's over here on YouTube. But yeah, I personally, I can't do that. When I had a girlfriend, I would tell myself it's not cheating if it's a guy. Ernie! When I had a girlfriend, I would tell myself it's not cheating if I was with a guy. Oh no! It's it's cheating. No. No, that's shame on you. That's cheating. Bro, it's cheating is cheating. If the other party is not okay and hasn't conversed with this discussion and said, you know what, let's do this, then it's cheating. Do you hear me? I don't care what you tell yourself, it's cheating. Oh, his BS, and that's why he's gone, honey. That's right. Oh my God, I think I'll give myself away. Just tell us it's only between us. Shakira with jelly going low. I thought it was, yeah, I thought, and that's why I did one of the videos because of Shakira, what happened to her, because she knew that her jelly was low, and he was like, no, it was either the kids. I think the kids ate it. She was like, no, none of the kids like strawberry jelly. And he's like, oh, I probably ate it. No, you don't either. See, you cannot mess with a woman's home because she knows exactly how she is and how she left it. Sorry, YouTube, you're coming in and out because it's not the best camera, apparently. Sorry. So I'm a little blurred in and out, but yeah, I'm still here. There's need for hourly Airbnb rooms. You're disgusting. Let me see what it says. I love one of your, what would I do advice chats. You're honest, you're entertaining at the same time. Thank you. The father of my kids did that to me, and I think it was insecure. But not only that, but I think he also, if it wasn't just insecurity, he could have been doing something as well, right? Let's be honest. You're not over here pointing the finger to somebody else because you're not doing it. Come on now. What's going on, honey? If you can't do it in front of your significant other, then it's wrong, honey. And that's on what? Period. That's on period, honey. So I had a best friend that I thought something was wrong. And I found out he was gay. Oh, okay. Well, okay. It's not too bad. Hi, how are you? Good, thank you. Oh, you're cute, buddy. Thank you. Let me see. My husband is Latino, so he knows everything. Dude. Oh, that's so true. I did it, and as I prefer sentences, full sentences. Um, I did it, and I, as of this day, get accused of cheating. Are you saying you did it and still to this day you're getting accused of cheating? Well, that's because you did that to yourself, honey. That is your own consequence. If you cannot look, sometimes some people are not going to get over the fact that you cheated. And the honest truth is your partner can't get over it if you're saying you cheated. But your sentence, I can't make it up. So I'm just coming to my own conclusion. Yes, you can look at the menu. It doesn't mean you can get the order. And I've been married for 40 years, honey. That's right. Don't be looking at that. Don't be placing an order. But they're so good. Hijo, that's why sometimes it's so good to be single. I love personally. I love being single because you guys out here, y'all out here screaming and crying. Julia, who would want to cheat on you? You're so pretty and you're telling to get cheated on. Girl, Beyonce got cheated on. Shakira got cheated on. Girl, I'm I'm nowhere near that level. And look, I've thought about this in my past. This is a question I'm going to ask you guys. If you get cheated on, because I think if there's somebody that's young on here, like in your 20s, it's a different answer from their 40s and 50s and 60s and 30s. Tell me, if you get cheated on, what's the real truth? I want to hear the honest truth. No judgment here. I mean, I might point a finger and laugh a little bit, but that's it. But I want to know exactly what would you do? Because I feel like my answer was different now that I'm none of your business. But now that I'm a little bit older, I feel like I would want to know why first. Why? What got you here? What got you to this point? Because then we can say, is it worth it? Is it worth me fighting over? Because if you did it for reasons of not getting your chonchon, then well, pues vete a la fregada. Sorry, I got a career. Not me already fighting with myself. He's a power bottom, but not submissive enough for me, Haney. What? Everybody cheats. Everybody. It's normal. People should meant they don't own the other person to be open. Be real. Be real. Be honest. That was a lengthy response. I see what you're getting at. You're saying just be forward and be honest. I agree. But that's a very morbid look at either this person here, SF Dom 415, has been cheated on, is the cheater, or something's happened in your past that I feel like you can't trust anymore. So I get it being the forward and saying all that good stuff, but it's very morbid in the way you say everybody cheats. I personally don't think that. I feel like there are partners out there who cheat. God forbid a woman gets pregnant, because the men, a lot of them run, girl, for the first one that puts down their drawers. But I honestly think it's one of those situations. I don't think everybody does it. It's only cheating if you make eye contact. Híjole. My ex got cheated on, and then we dated 15 years, and then she cheated on me. Oh, sorry. I just think it's more natural to have multiple. Oh, look, let's just be honest. Where's that trust issue coming from? It's stemming from somewhere. For you to say have multiple, there's got to be something more to it. You can't just tell me that that comment is not stemming from somewhere. So Becky G got cheated on. Okay, and Becky G got a boy, honey. So I got cheated on. I'm reading these, by the way. I'm reading the comments. It says I got cheated on and I rocked him good, and I walked away, and it did hurt me, but it made me stronger. She said I rocked him good. What do you mean by rock? Like rock or rocked? No reason men love their thrill, the hunt, honey. Can I just tell you this? And this is the women, because there's a lot of women on here. This is the honest truth. When I was cheating, it didn't mean like that to me. When I cheated in my past, not my recent past, my young past, when I cheated, I wasn't cheating because I wanted to get my rocks off. No, it wasn't just that. It was because I wasn't dealing with my whatever was going on in my life, and I didn't know how to approach it, and I wasn't dealing with my emotions and so forth. So I was getting my rocks off, and that's it. But I wasn't emotionally tied with anybody. Not one of them. Not one of the guys it just wasn't, I didn't feel, there's something about it. I just wasn't emotionally tied. I was emotionally tied to the guy I cheated on. And so when he left me, which I deserved, it wasn't because I was like, oh my God, I need multiple men. No, it was because I wasn't dealing with my emotions, and I didn't know how to take it out, and I didn't know how to control it. But yes, so I forgave him at 28. At 41, I kicked him out. Okay, see? And I would have thought you would have flipped that. So I would have been like, I would have thought you wouldn't have forgiven at 28 and then forgave at 41, if that makes any sense. Because sometimes when we get older, we justify it more, or we don't want to be by ourselves because we're older. But that's thank you. That's interesting. I said he was insecure. He asked me to stop talking to my gay friends. He said exactly what you said. Oh, but he could also be knocking on heaven's back door. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I'm just saying, if my husband's cheated, I would truly let go. My perfect has been my what? Oh, my peace. I'm sorry. My peace has been way too expensive to obtain, and that's on period, honey. I agree with that. I've never cheated, and but I've been cheated on a lot. Yo por pendeja. Thank you. I don't think I've done the cheating, right? So I know that perspective. I've also not been cheated on, but I feel like I've been lied to, which I feel is cheated. I had a partner who constantly would tell me, I didn't cheat, I didn't cheat, I didn't cheat. But something told me he was lying. I just something innate, even after we broke up, because we're still and we something about him made me feel like this one's lying. He's lying to me. He's not telling me the full truth. I feel like because we were so deep in it after we broke up, like deep in it, that we didn't want to mess up what we were doing on the side, if that made sense, or whatever. But I still think to this day he was lying. Uh, I've been in. I have an ex who said, "This is the other one." Expected me to say something, and I just turned around. Let Let me read that again. I have an ex who said, "This is the other one," and expected me to say something. I just turned around. Wait, he introduced you to the side piece? No. I'm gonna look out for Mama because I want to know what you're saying. Oh my god, that's absurd. Some men out here in these streets, girl. If you let them act up, they gonna act up, honey. You gotta. I would have been like, "What did you say?" Not that violence is the answer. First things first, straight or gay, because you can't keep a man that doesn't want to be kept, honey, and nothing that you can dem- and thinking that you can domesticate them. You're wrong. You are okay. Been there, done that. LOL. Okay, that was a lengthy sentence. What if he tells you he almost cheated? Ooh. You know what almost tells me? It's the first thing. I don't know if it's my insecurity, but almost makes me feel like you're saying he's emotionally invested. Does that make sense? Almost makes me feel like there's an emotional tie. And whenever there's an emotional tie, I would go. I can't because I know that you're emotionally invested, which to me means more that you're no. It's no longer a una chupada, which means a little sucky sucky. Because it's not that, I feel like it's one of those situations where he or she's emotionally invested, and I can't be in a relationship if I'm thinking you're already invested somewhere else. I can't do it. I personally can't. So I don't know what you would do, but I couldn't do that. I've never cheated, and I've been cheated on. Okay, I already read that. So I have been. Okay, I already read this. Okay, okay. No, sorry, I'm trying to get to the comments. I'm trying my best. I was cheated on by my boyfriend at the time, and he cheated on me with his ex. So I said, "Cool, cool." X'd them both. Oh, okay. Oof. She said bye to both of them. She just didn't know how to say it in English. Men will act up and be hurt, and hell, when you do the same. To me, I don't think you should do the exact same thing. I personally cannot do that. I'm not one of those that's going to entertain any of this because it just feels like you're it's an unhealthy relationship, and it's a cycle that I feel like you along the way learn that. I feel like you were taught that either by your mom, your dad, someone along the way taught you that it's okay if you get God, you got them. You better get got them before they get God's. I don't know. I can't do that. I don't get almost pregnant. Almost means they did. Why would he put himself there to begin with? That's absolutely true. Oof, I can't do it. My mama says no. She just say no, 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 no. I'm not one of those that's gonna do that. I can't. So, hi, Bessie. Nice to see you in the evening. Hola, saludos from Florida. Hi, Florida. Two wrongs don't make it right. That's right, Haney. I can't. You know what scares me more about a relationship like that is what that'll turn you out to be. Because I feel like that's going to turn you to a person that you probably won't recognize. That's the washer, sorry. And you probably won't like who you'll become. And that's scary. I've been in relationships where I don't like who I became. And so I'm like, I'm out. That was so me. I didn't know how to deal with the emotions. And I hurt a lot of women. And I see that, that I've seen that a lot in the gay society. You don't understand. In the gay world, it is. Did you know that domestic V is more pronounced in the gay society than it is in with straight men and women? It really is. It's so high in the number. I don't know the exact number, but it is really significant in the amount. But sometimes we don't know what to say. We don't know what to do, so we don't say it. Not a gang of community property. Meow. Not a what? Not a gang of community property. I don't like the whole cheating thing. But if I were to, I wouldn't do it with the person, but food, yeah. That's okay. Cheating with comida, they'll never get upset. Michael's back. Get ready for a sentence, girl. Um, I have a stupid question. How are you able to go live in both platforms, Instagram and TikTok? Because I have my laptop, my iPad, and my phone, and I just popped in on each of them, and so that's what I did. I feel like I want to target everybody, and I want to get to know everybody. But to be honest, it's hard for me to go to Insta because I'm not used to it. But TikTok, I'm so used to it, and the Grab, I'm not used to it either. So I feel like I could do it together. Because believe it or not, in in TikTok, people are constantly like blah 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 blah, and it's easy to like multitask, and it's easy to like have a communication when somebody's talking back to you. So my husband, after 25 years, cheated. I don't know how to feel, but do you know? I felt like oh, you know what that was? I feel like you were mourning the loss of your relationship, and maybe that's why it felt like he died. That's probably why it felt like that. It's so weird because you're mourning because that's a loss. I always tell this to one of my friendships. She was crying. She goes, I feel like I'm mourning, and I said, you are. You're mourning a relationship that no longer is there. That was there for a long time. You were reliant, you were dependent, you knew exactly what was going to happen that day and how the day functioned. But now without that person, you no longer know what to do. So it is like mourning. But what I went through, I took that bad and strengthened myself and my heart and myself, honey. Hey, man, talk about multitasking. Mine did too. Kick rocks. It is. I have. Oh my God. I haven't heard kick rocks in a long time. I'll bet you're my age, Priscilla. I can't see you. It's so tiny, but I haven't heard kick rocks in a long time. Uh, but yeah, I understand that what that means. Relationships of any type is a loss that you mourn. Exactly. And I always feel like you should give the proper amount of time to do it. I told this to a friend of mine who just recently lost somebody in their family, and I said, don't ever let somebody tell you that there's a time frame for you to lose or to mourn someone. If anybody tells you that, you should at least let them go. That's not a friendship you want. I personally don't think that you should have somebody say, it's already time up. You got to go. Come on, let's go. I'm not talking about stay depressed in your bed, not getting down, not taking a shower, not eating. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you mourning. If it takes you a long time to do it, baby. Because that's your God-given right. Hello, Mr. Wonderful. I love you from Texas, Teeny. So yes, I had the same after 25 years married, but I mourned that time and I lost, not losing him or the relationship. That makes sense. Since I can remember pobrecita, my mom, so many times she tried to unalive herself for my dad cheating. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That is heartbreaking. We don't know what happens behind closed doors, and sometimes we forget, right? Because it's easier to point the finger. But yeah, I understand that's heartbreaking. I tell my daughter that too. She's like my mom. You're showing your age. I know. My best friend, she shows her age too, and I'm like, we're about the same age. Grief is not linear. Ooh, come on, speak to our soul, honey. Oh, she said, let me repeat this just in case you didn't hear this. Grief is not linear. For those, not linear, like linear high school. Go look up linear, Linear, linear. Go look that up. That is a good one, honey. Ooh, that's good. So I had a girlfriend that broke up with me it was abruptly. 9 months later, I found out why. She was Come on, we're over here waiting. Hurry! Well, I love cheese, man. Tap that screen, honey, and let's get those likes up. Yes, and thank you for everybody being on. That means a lot. Let me see. Is your right? I love the video. Thank you. It's been 15 years since my divorce, and and he confessed to cheating through the whole marriage. Oh, you know what? I just saw this clip of Oprah Winfrey and Gail, and they were having a conversation. I'm sure they prepped for this, and I'm sure they were ready, honey, for this conversation. But she said, I never knew that he was cheating. And Gail said, I did. No, I'm sorry. Oprah said, I did. And Gail said, no, you didn't. She goes, yes, I did. She goes, do you remember when the call came? I guess he left his phone there. He walked away, the ex-husband to Gail. He walked away, and both Oprah and Gail were in the kitchen. The phone rang. Oprah told her, hey, it's so-and-so. She said, oh, just answer it. Well, she answers it, and she says, I hear a voice on the other side saying, in a cute little voice, hi, is so-and-so there? And she was like, no. What would you like to leave a message or so? No, it's okay. And she told her, I knew from that moment that he was cheating. So she must have told her, like, we've been best friends for this long. We got to tell you, honey. She must have told her. And then Gail's, I guess you could see it, her processing. And she was like, yeah, I guess I forgot about that. You forgot, or you didn't want to pay attention. There's a difference, right? You just said, I don't think that, I don't remember a time of him or she thinking that he cheated. But the reality is, I feel like sometimes you're just not in the focus to want to see it or to deal with it. And sometimes we just keep going, right, until it just gets better. But it doesn't. That's a great question. If I saw cheating, would you say something? Oof. Would you? Come on, ladies. I know you're out here, Haney. Would you say something? He never found out, but the revenge was great. Oh, let me get this closer. Hold on. It's it. Hola, bestie. Well, I was cheated on 3 times, and every single time I found out, I would go cheat right back with the ex, honey. I can play the same game. She said he never found out, but the revenge was great. You already know my perspective on that. I don't think two wrongs make a right. Don't tell me that you're in a happy relationship because I don't think you are. So if it works for you and you're like, you know what, this works for me, great. Have your cake and eat it too, Mia. I don't think she wanted to accept it too. I agree. I thought it was funny. You're taking it back. Thank you. Yes, they all said yes, yes. I would. What's up? What's that? Nothing, Sonny. What is your enemy? What if your enemy is getting cheated on? Would you tell them or not? Enemy. Ooh, that's a good one. I think I would mind my own business. I I don't know. There are certain times in your life. There's this girl who came onto the live, and I don't know if you're on here, but she said, so I guess she worked from home. Well, the wife would go to work, the husband would do whatever he did on the side, but she was the next door neighbor, and she was like, "What should I do?" I was like, "This is my advice, but you don't have to take it. Mind your business. Mind your business." Because if you're in a situation where you do know and it's not a best friend and it's just a friend, you should mind your own business. Not only that, because it never works out for the person that says it. Because it always turns around and says, you could tell, look, if you don't know who you're talking to, like if it was my best friend, I would tell them, all of them. If it was somebody else, I don't know what I would do, but more likely, it depends who it is, but I more likely wouldn't say anything only because it'll turn right back around to me for them to say, no, no. And you know that the first thing they're going to say is, who told you? And they're going to be like, Jose said. And then now it's going to be a situation where, why don't you fucking mind this? Why blah, blah, blah. And so it becomes a situation that I didn't want to be involved in. I'm like, nah, you ain't my sister, you're my sibling, so I'm on my business. I didn't. My ex-father and my kiddos cheated on me for 8 months while I was working for both of us. Honey, I've seen that time and time and time again where you could be working really hard and the guy's doing or the gal's doing nothing and they're cheating. I've seen this in current situations and I've seen it in the past situations. Locking phones, working overnight shifts, and they normally would not do. That's right. Catch them outside of their own behavior, Eddie. Why does the MP over here look so familiar? Go to you can go to his channel. Oh, I don't want to go to it. So true. I don't believe in cheating. So yes, I would tell, honey. I I would tell, but I wouldn't. Not if it's somebody I don't. Nah, I'm not invested in. It's not my business because I'm more likely, and this is the God honest truth, they're not going anywhere. And you're going to be the blame. You're going to be to blame for it. Better revenge to let him keep cheating if it's an enemy. I don't know about that. No matter what, she said, no matter what. Uh, sorry. I love your nails. Thank you. See that this is probably why I go really quiet because on Tube it's quiet. On Insta it's a little quiet. Hello from Miami, Florida. Hola. The tit for tat just shows your own character. That's true. I agree. And mi amorcita Ivan, I agree. Ivan seems like a sweetheart, but to me that's true. I'm not coming down on you, but I think it's true. Tit for tat shows you your own character. I can't trust somebody that does tit for tat. I can't do it. I have friends that hold it against you, like they'll say something and they'll be like, "Well, I did this for you." I'm like, "Oh, I'm not doing this. I didn't do something for you because I wanted you to put a tally on it, if that makes sense. I'm not doing that." What if it's my in-laws? Should I? Are y'all close? I don't know. I would tell if it's like a family member and you love them. I would tell. I would tell. Cuckoo! I'll be out there. I was told that my bro was being cheated on, so I was advised not to say anything. And to this day, I haven't. Hold on. I was told that my bro, which I'm assuming you mean brother, was being cheated on. I was advised not to say. Who is this? Who's giving you this advice, honey? To say anything. To this day, I haven't. That's a tricky situation. If your sibling, look, my siblings and I are not close. We're not. That's the truth. We're not close. Well, I wish we were closer, but we're not. But I would rat every single one of their partners out in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat, honey. I would rat all of them out and be like, he's cheating, and here's a proof. Do it with it what you may, but I'm telling you, here's your proof, because I'm either telling you or I have proof. But I'm gonna tell you, what's the worst you're gonna do? Not talk to me? You're already not talking to me on the daily. Hey, how's it going? You know what? I went to Mexico once and met people, and this guy was working for railroad, and the passenger, hijo, I hate when they separated. At every ranch they stopped, he had a girlfriend. I asked her, how can you put up with that? And she's hijo, I hate that she's, I know you can't write a lot on the tickety talk. Sorry. Okay, well, I'll just keep going. So not an enemy. They'll blame you, honey. I don't know. Calladita te ves más bonita. Oof, I wish I should have learned that a long time ago. Calladita te ves más bonita. What does that mean when it's so quiet? Mhm. What do you mean so quiet? I don't understand what you mean. I once told my prima, which is cousin, that her man was cheating and she and him stayed together and both stopped talking. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is where it'll backfire. This is where you're going to be the one to blame. But I also think that if they're not meant to be in your life, they shouldn't be. I'm a I'm a true believer. If people don't belong in your life, they shouldn't be in your life. And I'm out. I'm one of those that's like, bye. Where's the sipping cream tonight? Oh, I know. I'm done with it. It was so good. Um, are you drinking? No, baby. That's right. You said that it's quiet on Instagram. Oh, quiet. Oh, quiet means like they're not really responding. Um, like on the talk, I get like it's boom, 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 boom. On the tube, it's like one message, but there's only 5 on tube. On Tickety Talk, it's I mean on the on the gram, it's 19. But I understand. I'm learning how to do this. So the best revenge is moving on and living your best life. I completely agree, honey, and I feel like that's my revenge now for the guys that treated me like second class or cheated on me and then made me feel like I was cheated on out, like I was the cheater. Oh, honey, this is my revenge, baby. If someone's cheating on my brother, I would pull up. Siblings is different. If you love yours, I love my siblings. My sister, one of my sisters, it's so funny. I could not stand her when I was in my teenage. I could not stand my sister Pauline. I could not stand her, honey, because we were teenagers and she was skinny and she was pretty and she was popular and she was everything I wanted to be. So I couldn't stand her, and she was mean to me too. But something switched when we became adults, and now do not talk, do not talk about Pauline, because I love my sister. Do not talk about her. Do not disrespect her. Do not say nothing. And let me tell you also why. My sister, they try to find out some info now that I've got a little bit of popularity. And I swear to you, my sister she don't bat an eye to it, because there's people out there that try to find out information about you, but she's more timid now. It's weird. She flipped. She's not like as loud and up like when she was a teenager. Now she's a poised lady, but she's like, brother, I have something to tell you. I'm going to tell you, but they're trying to find out some information about you. I'm like, let them, baby. Did you say anything? She's like, no, I didn't. Okay, good. You keep it like that, baby. Keep it like that, honey. But it's because I know my sister's not gonna say nothing. I have 3 best friends like that. There's an older sister of mine too. Shit, you could punch out, you could whatever to them. They're not gonna say nothing. But I know where they lie and where their loyalty lies. So if my sister's partners were cheating, I would rap. I would even say it in front of them because I wouldn't even care. I would be like, he cheating. Him right there. Right here. I know he regrets losing me, but he used to take the girlfriend to the house. We used to live it. That's shameful. Shame on him. What would you do if your brother was cheating on his wife? I didn't see anything. Sorry. I didn't see anything. That ain't my business. Do you know what that is? That ain't my business. I'm not going to be in it. I'm not going to get out of it. I'm not going to be in it at all. That's my brother. Even to this day, my brother doesn't speak to me. But man, if I saw him out in the streets looking at somebody else, I'd be like, that's not my business. that is my loyalty to my best friends and to my siblings. Sorry, I know I could be wrong to you. You could be whatever you want, but don't get me wrong. When I catch him by himself, which in my past I've had discussions with some of, not my siblings, but some of my, not my friends, but like friends of friends that are no longer friends. I would tell them, you're doing wrong. I'm just going to tell you this. I'm going to lay it out. I think you're doing wrong. I think you're wrong for this, and that karma's going to get you back, and I hope I'm not around when they do come. But that ain't my business. That ain't my business. I would rather speak the truth if they can't handle it on them. Oh, well. Bubbly Christina. Truth doesn't mean mean. Remember, you could be honest, but it doesn't mean hurtful. It's because we're more chismosos. I would rather get blamed for telling than for keeping the truth for them. Oof. Speak the truth, honey. Oh, I love that. As long as you can support her, she was okay. They normally are, honey. Tell them to jump on over here. No, I want them to be separate like this. I like it. I like having to multitask. I don't know. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Minding my business. But even to my brother that I don't speak to, I would be like, lock that key, throw it away, vámonos, let's go slay, because I would not be okay. I would leave. It depends if I like my brother's wife. I'm good, so I would mind my business. Got so lucky. Yes, I sure. Hold on, sorry guys. I'm over here too, so don't think I'm not over here with y'all YouTubers, hey. But I'm trying my best to see if there's comments. He never found out, but the revenge was good. Okay, so I already read that one. My parents were married for about 30 years, and my mom forgave his cheating ways till she found out. What? She found out. Not her, leaving us in suspense. Híjole! I know that he regrets losing me. He used to take the girlfriend to the house. Okay, I already read this. No tienes donde caerse muerto. Oof. It sounds like your sis has your back. She does. My sisters have my back. You know that even the one that doesn't speak to me, I know she still would have my back. Even we haven't spoken in years. She don't care. That's how tight. Look, we might not be close in the sense of being next to each other. We don't talk to each other, or I don't speak to them I'll speak to them maybe once a month, maybe once every 2 months, maybe. We're not close, but our relationship about that, we don't talk. We respectfully will be like, "Nuh-uh, I don't do this." And so we do have each other's back when it comes to that. And sometimes I love it when people try it. There's one that I have a best friend who you could ask her till you're blue in the face, honey, and she won't skip a beat. Mm, mm. And she won't care. She does not care. Sorry. She doesn't care that Melissa, can you text AJ and see what he wanted? Sorry, it's because he's giving. Can you text AJ and ask him what's up? But to me, sorry, AJ Rivas, you guys know him, so sweet. Let me tell you, I'm a clairvoyant, clairvoyant. Okay, you didn't need all that, girl. And I know that this information, when I'm with my family and my friends and in public, I can't say nothing. I'm just filled with secrets, honey. And that's a good woman. But baby girl, you didn't need all the clairvoyant, clairvoyant. You didn't need all that. We would have gotten all the sentence without all that. What that says is you're loyal, honey. And I love that. I love somebody who's loyal because I know at the end of the day, especially when you're starting to get a little stardom and people just only want to use you, I love that I can rely on my best friends and my sisters, because those are the ones that at the end of the day, as they take care of me, I will take care of them. It's sad when you found out years later that he has a whole second family. I've heard this before, but I've heard of it. I don't know what to becomes of that, but what do you do when you find out that he has a second family? You're glowing and beautiful skin. What's your skincare routine, Daddy? I use Paula's Choice exfoliant. I use it like 3 times. I put 2 dots my face after I wash it, of course. Put another 2 dots, put it in my face, put another 2 dots, let that dry, put hyaluronic acid, niacinamide, cream, like a cream, like, a lotion, and then a sunblock. Hey, boo, hey, how are you doing? Hey, look, my girl's on Insta who does my nails. It's April's Nails with the Z. She's supposed to get this reserve party, because I'm thinking of doing a party where you either get only one color, but your nails done, and we'll be out there hanging out. I think it's a good idea, but April's getting on it, I promise. Scorpio here, she said. I would tell on his ass. She said, I would tell on his ass. At least she's honest. Sad when you it sounds like your sister has your bag. She does, and they do, and I'm not even playing.
What's mine?
Oh, ¿qué pasó, Daddy?
There's the flag.
Oh, puro pinche pride. That's cute. Eric Lee. Oh, I thought this was going to be a good show. I love him. He's so sexy. I hate him.
So I wanted to see if you'd like to.
Yes, I love it. Where are you?
On the side where he's
Oh, I thought it was just a blob of purple.
make it smaller and you can see him.
Oh, that's pretty. Is that?
Oh.
I would love to. Can I show it on live? No, but it is pretty. You look real angelic, mija. Ella, show me los fotos. It's AJ Rivas, guys. Go follow her. She needs them, please. Can I put you on live real quick?
Yeah.
It's AJ Rivas. also know. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
She has a whole production.
Oh, Mel, get out of the way. Sorry. She doesn't have a bra on. But this is AJ Rivas. In case you feel sorry, please follow him. Just kidding. No, we're going to be.
Hey. So I heard that you're talking about secrets and stuff.
Oh, yes, honey. Tell us.
Okay, so not that it matters because you know how I feel, but it's not my life, it's your life.
That's right. It's good.
So yesterday, and this is the first time ever that AJ Rivas is saying this out loud on live.
We know, bitch. Hurry up.
So, because of miscongeniality, you know? Anyway, so apparently Mr. Funny NY is still putting my name in his mouth saying that he made me.
No.
Yeah, he's saying he made me, that's why that all my Selena videos went viral, and that's why I'm where I'm at because of him.
Yes, because you started to do he did your makeup, he did the content for you, he edited, he posted it, he did all that. That's right. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. What did he make us too? Ay, Dios mío. You know, this is what I don't understand. Let me tell you something. This is what I don't understand with people is that in San Antonio, it's hard. Nobody wants to work with each other because everybody wants to be number one. But it's shameful, especially because you work really hard to get in the dress and then to work with it. I'm saying you're big. No, but I'll never understand that. You work so hard. Why are you low?
Huh?
You're low.
I'm low.
This one. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. He probably has Samsung.
No, it's iPhone.
Oh, it's iPhone. It's probably not the new one. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Look, I feel like people know exactly what your talent is, and you're really funny. And so I feel like it speaks for itself. These people out here acting up, let them act up, honey.
And you heard it here, just with Jose Nawan.
You heard it first at Jose Nawan, introduced by La Reina del Sur. And please go back to the South. Just kidding.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, I'll see you later.
Okay, bye. Say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. Thank you. But yes, she said, no, skip it. I'm telling. She said, I'm telling. People always have something to say when they are not happy. I completely agree. People that are not happy will always find a way to be miserable. Girl, I never told on my brother, and it's been 20 years, and I still haven't told on him. You know, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something real quick. The only time that I'm going to break that rule is if you say, I said it, or I did it, and that I knew. Don't do that. Because I'll rat you out like a canary, honey. I've been in a situation where somebody put me in the middle of all this, and they were like, he cheated, or he's the one. It's because of him, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, excuse me? I cheated what? And I was like, oh, no, you're not going to do this to me. And I sure did come back real quick. And I was like, don't talk to me like that. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, as a matter of fact, you're the one that did it. And you, blah, blah, at this time, at this hour, don't do that to me because I don't play. Oh, I love the tea spill session. So do I. AJ Rivas is Selena's twin, has that lips and hips, honey. Girl. Okay. Ray J and Kim Kardashian. I love AJ Rivas. Me too. Emotional damage. Why do people, let me read this one. Sorry, why can I see that? Okay, there you go. It says, why do people have to always try and break others down? What's the point? I don't get it either. I was just talking about this today. people, snitches get. Cállate, bro. You're to me, I'll never understand it, but it San Antonio, it is difficult. We don't want to work with each other, and if we do work with each other, we tear each other down, or we find each other like there's people that are out here that don't know how to act appropriate, and because you weren't trained well at home, you don't know how to act when it comes to a little bit of fame. I see this time and time again. Get your fame, baby, and keep it like that. But trust me, you're not going to keep it for too long, only because you don't know how to act accordingly when the time comes. But I always think it's all right, baby. I'll eat you alive when it comes to like showing up how it's supposed to be done. It's all right. It's all right, honey. Keep acting up. So I have a generalized anxiety disorder, and it's been so hard to be me again. And I keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for just keeping me. Oh, you're keeping you. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. The authority of doing that to you. No. You're doing it for you, and you keep that fight, baby. I love that you're good for you. I love your strength. It's like when Ray J said, "I made Kim Kardashian with that whole tape." No, she did. No, that was just some of her opportunities, honey. Man, but he was working. He was working. Who did you say who made her? But that's to me, that just tells you the character, right? It tells you exactly who he ate. Why be out in these streets hopping and piping about somebody else? Why? And mind you, this person has a crap load of followers. What do you need us for? What you doing over here in these streets? You are doing everything. You're the king of it all, right? Why do you need us in your mouth? Not us, but him. You know that. Hi, lover. I hope you're doing well. Thank you, Rami. Can you? I'm just kidding. Hey, misery loves company. They say that's true. Who did? Oh, T is always blessed to see you. Thank you. Hello from New York City, honey. Yes. Haters hate him, and it's what they do. We know you're an original AJ. Hey, hello from Fresno, California. Hi, this is a TikTok name. AJ what? His name is AJ Rivas. AJ Rivas. I hate love relationships. Keep it real, friend, honey. Me too. You're so right about peeps always wanting to be number one. It's true. I'm like, I get it. You got a number one podcast. Congratulations. 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 But what are you going to do with it is what's important. I always think what you do with what you get is important because it shows who you are. What else you got to offer? Because you can't always be on, right? You can't always be on. So what happens when you're just you in normal life? How do you behave in these streets is what it's important. My mama was always made fun of because she was a drug user and so forth or whatever. She was always made fun of. But one thing she was always good at is talking to people and being genuine with people and being loving with people. I watched her, even though people would make fun of her, and sometimes it was really close people to us. But she never put her head down to this. Maybe to her own self about her, like how she felt about herself, but in these streets, she held her head high, baby. It didn't matter what you told her. Why do Hispanics have to be like that way? He feels like one is going to be more than other. Please, you're good psychologist. I love my laughter yoga, and you make my day. Thank you. I love it too. I love that I'm not. You help me as much as I help you. Trust me. I love your sincerity. Thank you, Zani. Hola, bestie. Put color on your nails. I can't for work. I'm just going to keep it clean. I love the clean look. Feels like it could be a commercial for diamonds. Hi from Colorado. I love you because the dude is sipping on some lame teeny. I always wish chorro on these haters. Sorry, you had to be on the live yesterday. You would completely get it. Sorry. Let me see. It's okay, baby. We're gonna be on time, honey. That's right. Thank you. Preach. I um I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. You are amazing. Thank you. What God gives candy always be taken away, honey. That's right. That's right. I'm not saying he's not grateful, but I'm saying he's acting up. In these streets, when you're like that and you're acting up, I always think you're treating your your um your blessing, because it's a blessing to get these followers and to get the notice and then to start moving up and start doing the things you've always dreamed of. It is not, you are mistreating that blessing. And my blessing is completely different, right? But when you act up in these streets and you mistreat these people, and then we hear horror stories from everybody, that I always think you're mistreating your blessing. And don't worry, it'll catch up to you like it always does. Everything always catches up. I love you. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. Thank you. So my father, you used to say, you are who you hang out with. That's, oh, you better believe it, honey. That's absolutely true. Be careful who you're hanging out with, because it's important. I always think that that's the reason you keep, I told one friend, I said, you know why things aren't coming to you? And she was like, why? I said, but do you really want to hear it, or you're just going to be like, nah, I want it? Because if you don't want to hear it, let me stop here. And she was like, no. Tell me. I said, because you don't change your circumstances. She's like, what do you mean? I said, you're in an unhealthy relationship. One. You're also in an unhappy relationship with your work. Two. You're not grateful for your blessings. Three. I said, and you don't change any of these circumstances. So you're doomed to repeat every single lesson because you don't want to listen. The universe is telling you over and over, this isn't going to work. This is not for you. And you still fight against it. Well, nothing's going to change. So just zip your lip and keep on trucking, honey. My mom used to say, I never understood it, but I understood it. She said, don't worry about the mule going blind. Just load up the wagon. I guess she was playing wagon drill, but I loved it. When we were young, she was like, Mom, why are we? Don't worry about the mule going blind. Just load up the wagon. And that's every single time she said that. I remember that since I was little. So my mom would say, ¿Quién escupe en la aire? Cae sobre su cara. It would be back tenfold, honey. That's for sure. Sorry I didn't read that correctly, but I'm still trying to learn Spanish. Be careful what you step on your way, because you'll see them on your way down. And that's true. I've done it too. I burned bridges, and I think a lot of people don't understand that, is that burning bridges is a lesson you don't want to meet. It's not. I used to do it in my 20s. I burned bridge after bridge after bridge, thinking it was okay, until I came back that I needed them. And I was all, I can't do this anymore. I'll learn. I'll make a mistake, but I'm going to learn from it. Yes, you need to listen, or else you'll never be satisfied. Amen. What is chorro? Somebody's meant yesterday, this guy named Michael said, I want churro, like a churro, like that cinnamon stick with the filling in it. He wanted a churro, but he spelled it as chorro, which means doo-doo. So we were making fun of him. She said, don't worry about what hasn't happened. That's right. What goes up must come down. I love that saying, right? I love it. My mom, see, I'm keeping you alive. But don't come and visit me like that. Like, if I'm asleep, leave me alone. But she always said, don't worry about the mule going blind. Just load up the wagon. Shit, I just walk away, because these people burn those bridges with me. As you should. I always think, let them burn the bridge. Bye. Let them burn the bridge. Bye. Don't stay there watching that bridge, honey. Because they'll be there trying with buckets to turn it off. Don't stay there. No moonshine tonight? Oh my God, everybody. Eddie's back, Daddy. Eddie's back. Eddie MRNDA. Ooh, he is delicious, girls. You're missing out. I don't know. Are you on Instagram, Eddie? Eddie, what is it? Eddie MRNDA. Meet like Miranda. Eddie Miranda. Ay, Daddy, are you on Insta? He's cute. I hope your night is going well, Miko. It is. It really is. I might need a lawyer, but I'm scared I'll lose my kids for it, and I don't want that. That's hard. Then you gotta move in secret and strategic. Go ask for an opinion first before, and don't go ask your friends, your cousins, your neighbors. Move in silence. Go ask the right person that's a lawyer and ask for the opinion. We can think of whatever, but if you didn't go to school, baby girl, to be a lawyer, especially a divorce lawyer or whatever kind of lawyer you're looking for, be quiet. Don't think, remember, you're not there. So don't think like somebody that you don't know of. Go ask and then move in silence strategically. Y la gente muere por su misma boca. Another saying, honey. Híjole. Man, tonight's been really juicy. So my cousin yelled at her caseworker. I was like, that's a law you ain't changing it. Not her trying to change it. Did Eddie respond to us? Daddy, no. Daddy, why'd you get quiet? Where's your cookie? Oh, he hasn't paid for child support since my son turned 3 years old, and my doctor recommended and it talked to my mom about it. Now he's 6. Okay. Oh, don't be laughing at us, Eddie. Are you? Because we want to know. The ladies and boys want to know. Are you? You should always move in silence. You never know who's watching in your moves and wishing you bad. And this is hard because I'm in the public eye. Well, this is considered, I guess, the public eye, but it's hard because I can't move in that kind of, unless it's something that I have to be I have to consider what my moves are. But it's hard when you're in the public eye ish. I mean, I don't know if I'm considered the public eye. Want to know something funny? What is it, Daddy? With grace and kindness. Who did? My phone's down, ain't leave. So my bestie would, Eddie, you're never new. You're new. Hi, bestie. Who's Eddie? Your new daddy? Yes. I hope he's cute. Watch me. Qué feo, ¿verdad? We're like, oh. No, he doesn't look ugly. Who are you, Haney? Again with the who are you? Would you rather see a tree? Oh. Sorry, I had to report that one. That one, shame on you. And I need to block you as well. There. I don't think that's funny at all. I don't think it's funny. Very true, Miko, because if you're still someone in your family and they can't keep your secrets, then move in silence, honey. That's for sure. I love my family. That's why they move in. They know how to keep a secret. I mean, we'll tell each other. We tell each other, but they won't tell somebody else. My boyfriend of 7 years, his name is Jose. Not us in a throuple relationship. You know, something told me I was going to be in an exciting relationship. Oh, 7 years. Congratulations. That's awesome. You remind me so much of my friend Bianca. Thank you. My bestie's called Bianca. Thank you. You got dessert, honey? I love dessert. Hola, Chulo. I got 6 sisters, and it's never a secret between us. It's okay. That's okay. Between family, I always think that there should always be a conversation. Anything else? Mind your business, honey. Mind your business. Yes, I love her dearly, as you should. Bestie, sending much love. You are awesome, honey. Thank you. I think I'm going to say goodbye to the tube. Thank you so much for watching and staying with me. It means everything to me for you guys staying on. Dame un besito. Not YouTube, but dame un besito. Thank you, YouTube. I'll see